What's up, everybody? I am on day 2 of the pre-op diet. So I have a lot of brain fog going on right now because I've had to cut out all supplements, all vitamins, all carbonation, all caffeine. Where should I go on? Basically all starchy carbs. And the goal is to shrink your liver. So we started this on the 21st of March. It is now the 22nd. Like, the brain fog is insane. We also have the headaches from the caffeine withdrawal. Not that I consumed a great amount, but I had a pretty high tolerance to it, and now it is a thing of the past. So my diet basically consists of protein, a fibrous carb, which is like basically vegetables. Some are excluded, and a little tiny bit of healthy fats. So we're talking about using olive oil. Breakfast is a couple of eggs with some sauteed, pardon me, with some sauteed spinach. And this is the pre-op diet. We go on to the lunch. It's, piece of chicken, piece of lean protein. Same thing, vegetables, fats. And same thing for dinner, and then a couple of snacks throughout the day, which are basically protein smoothies with berries. You don't really eat fruit. And you cut out all starches, which is no potatoes, no rice, all that stuff. Pasta is gone, quinoa is gone. And if this was the diet that I had to just use to lose weight permanently, I would fail. Like, it is day 2, and I've got to do this for 10 more days, and then on the 2 days previous to surgery, it's clear fluids. I bet you I will lose 20 pounds in the next 2 weeks. And for the record, 394 the morning I started this. And I can tell already that I'm lighter. My water retention has completely disappeared. My energy is low, but the energy is low basically from the caffeine withdrawal and going through that. So I'll give you guys updates as we get through the week. But this is it. We're in the home stretch here. We're less than 2 weeks before we leave for San Diego. And then getting into Tijuana the day of the surgery, basically, or the day before the surgery rather. They pick me up at my hotel in San Diego, and they deliver me back the day after. But more as the pre-op diet progresses. What's up, everybody? Little second part to this portion of the series, the video in the series. Pardon me. I have massive brain fog because what I'm going through is, now it's been, my God, it hasn't even been that long. I think it's been 5 days now. 5 days. No caffeine, no nicotine, no alcohol, no carbohydrates, essentially. So what I've been eating is, small portions of lean protein, as many fibrous vegetables as I can eat, which isn't that much, and I don't feel that great when I do that. No carbonation of any kind. So I'm cheating just a titch. I'm drinking the odd A&W diet caffeine-free root beer. That is my only vice, other than some electrolyte drinks. And I've had a headache for the past 5 days. Hopefully it passes soon. That will be caffeine withdrawal. I believe I'm going through keto flu, which is your body just shifting and adapting into ketosis, having been there before. And the brain fog is real. It is considerable, and we will deal with it as best we can. Unfortunately, that's what's happening right now, as we are now 9 days from surgery. So I have 9 more days of this because the hospital in Mexico considered me to be morbidly obese based on my weight, not knowing that I also carry a significant amount of muscle mass. So I probably could have cheated and done it for a week. I am just doing what they tell me to do, which means I got to suffer for 14 days instead of 7. But here we are. We will prevail. And yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. The next video I shoot hopefully will be the end of the keto flu and caffeine withdrawal, and I will be a little more clear-minded and not headachy. Hey gang, one thing I forgot to mention, and it's because I generally can't remember much at the moment, is that I actually have lost 20 pounds just on this pre-op diet. I'm sure the question will come up, why didn't you just stay on that diet and lose the weight instead of having the surgery? Well, for one thing, it is not sustainable. It is not something I would put myself through if I did not have a light at the end of the tunnel, a very clearly defined end date for this stage of things. So who knows? Maybe I'll be down 30 or 40 by the time I actually get to Mexico and get the surgery, but that will still not put me under 350 pounds. What's up, everybody? I'm going off the cuff here. That is my breakfast when I'm on this pre-op diet. It is awful. It's not sustainable. Some of the food is okay. This is just a few eggs with some spinach and sriracha. But that's what we got to do. Today plus 2 more days, and then I'm done this pre-op diet. But then it gets a little bit harder because I do 2 straight days of liquids only. That would be Thursday and Friday. And Saturday is surgery day. So I'm actually leaving on Thursday. So I'll be flying a lot, just drinking a lot of fluids. It'll be a bit of a nightmare. I told you guys all about what this pre-op diet is. Would you believe that in 10 days or so, I'm down 25 pounds? And I actually feel pretty strong, but I'm not, this is not sustainable. This would be a yo-yo for sure, because I was in a room yesterday with all my favorite things. Pizza, chicken fingers, cookies, hot dogs at a Jets game, and I managed to eat only the cold raw vegetables. But I really wanted those other things. Fuck did I want those other things. And if I would have started, I would have ate until there was, I was in a food coma, and that's just the way that it would go. But what can I say, man? Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're at. And despite losing that 25 pounds, I'm still 368 and change. And I think a reasonable goal is to be 275 pounds. 275 would put me in a lower weight class in some tournaments. So I thought I was slowing down. We'll see. But also the goal is to compete against natural athletes at the World Championship in 27 as a Grandmaster. So maybe it takes me that long to come back. Maybe I'm back next year. Hard to say. By the time you see this, I keep saying that because I'm not publishing any of these until after Nationals in July, and we are in March still. I should be down a significant amount of weight, and you'll see a noticeable difference. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to keep these videos coming. I'll put one more in there at the end of the dieting phase. 2 days before we leave, or maybe the day before we leave, I'll do another one just to add to this video. And we'll keep on going forward. And the exciting stuff's coming up when we're on the way to Mexico. Hey gang, this is the last video leading up to actually traveling tomorrow that I'm going to do. So I am on the final day of the pre-op diet. You know what that's all about. Have some weird symptoms like my headaches are starting to go away from the caffeine withdrawals. I don't have that anymore. Maybe I won't go back to caffeine. We'll see. My vision is blurry, so I have to wear my glasses all the time when they used to just be basically from the tip of my nose out to here. But now I'm having trouble with that. So I'm feeling a little bit malnourished. I think I need my vitamins to start back up, as well as maybe some carbohydrates. But that's it. We're very close to the finish line here, which is actually the start of a big recovery. So tomorrow, and I'm flying to San Diego, but tomorrow and Friday, so Thursday, Friday, the 3rd and 4th, are clear fluids only. So I'll be drinking bone broth, I'll be drinking clear protein shakes, and that is about it. In the airport, I will get Gatorade Zero because those are allowed. That is it. I'll see you in the airport for the next one.